Having a bar card does not mean you are smart. Having a bar card means you can pass a test on paper. Law school is a scam. Bar cards are a scam. When you go to law school, you learn the rules and the procedures of the court. You do not learn the law itself. And Taylor is entirely incompetent. Completely, totally, and entirely incompetent. Every single lawyer I have seen on this platform are completely incompetent morons too. When Brian stood in front of Judge and Taylor told him they were choosing to stand silent. When you stand silent, you are entering a plea of no plea at all. Judge entered a not guilty plea on Brian's behalf. While the law says it's legal for him to do that, it is entirely unconstitutional. When something is unconstitutional, that means it's not legal. It is judicial overreach and misconduct. Judge entering a plea on his behalf is a violation of due process rights. And Taylor should have filed a motion to dismiss based on judicial overreach and misconduct, but she didn't. That is ineffective assistance of counsel. And the whole point of standing silent and waiving your right to a speedy trial is so that you can examine all of the evidence, no matter if it's exculpatory or impeachment material, before you enter a plea. Bill Thompson withholding the IGG information is prosecutorial misconduct. Every single time he does not hand it over after Anne files a motion to request discovery or a motion to compel discovery is another instance of prosecutorial misconduct. She already has a long-term established pattern of that prosecutorial misconduct. She should have filed a motion to dismiss based on that prosecutorial misconduct a long time ago, but she hasn't. That is ineffective assistance of counsel. Brian should have gone before the judge a long time ago to get new counsel, and he hasn't. That is also ineffective assistance of counsel. This whole entire case should have been thrown out a long time ago based on judicial overreach and misconduct along with prosecutorial misconduct. Anne has failed Brian. She is continuing to fail Brian because she is not following the actual law. She does not know the actual law, but I sure as fuck do. This whole entire case needs to be thrown out yesterday. These are due process violations left, right, and center. I should not be having to sit here and tell lawyers how to do their damn jobs, including all these lawyers here on YouTube who cannot seem to pull their heads from their asses. They absolutely hate it that I am smarter than them and I can do their jobs for them in my sleep. Anne Taylor needs to be removed from this case, and this case needs to be thrown out. Period. It is absolutely breaking my brain how incompetent she is. I'm dead ass serious. The incompetence is absolutely astounding. It really is. Our whole entire judicial system is completely fucking broken and being done entirely ass backwards. I can throw out so many damn convictions based on the fact that defendants are not being informed of their right to stand silent and their counsel are not telling them they need to waive their right to a speedy trial so that they can examine all of the evidence. That is all ineffective assistance of counsel. I really want to know why I have to sit here and tell people how to do their damn job. I really do. Because this is not rocket science. Because there's this thing and it's called Google. And you can look up case law. You can look up how to actually be a lawyer, a real lawyer who knows the actual constitutional law instead of the rules and procedures of the court. This is why soft sits get such a bad fucking reputation, because of dumbasses who don't know the actual law. Soft sits are constitutional law scholars who know what they're doing compared to these dipshit lawyers who are functioning idiots. Somebody needs to step in on Brian's behalf and get this whole thing thrown out yesterday. I honestly don't know how people have not figured this shit out yet. I really don't. It is absolutely breaking my brain that I'm sitting here having to explain this. It's time for this to end. This should have been over a long time ago. Based on the IGG by itself, based on the judicial overreach and misconduct by itself, Brian's rights have been violated to high hell and back. And Taylor needs to pull her head from her ass and do her damn job. And I shouldn't be having to sit here telling her how to do it. End of story.